Hi, I'm David Goldhaber-Gordon. I'm a professor of physics and specialist in nanoelectronics.
And I'm Derrick Boon, a PhD candidate in applied physics and one of David's students. For a project for teaching with technology, I helped David develop a set of mini lectures to help him teach students some technical foundations they'll need for the course without needing to actually spend class time teaching the heat transfer and other techniques that, while are necessary for the course, aren't really helping them to think like a physicist.
So this is a project-based learning class, and we've just launched the first week of the quarter, and we're already using the material that we produced, that Derrick and I worked on to create scripts, and that Derrick has recorded. There were a few technologies that we used. None of them were truly novel, but they were ones that we hadn't used before. There was screencasting, then there's using optimization techniques to help schedule students who, at Stanford at least, have pretty complicated schedules, and we'd like them to have as much overlap with each other as possible.
One of the important aspects of this project was actually developing screencast lectures for students to review outside of course time. And it turns out that screencasting is not as trivial as you might imagine. There are a lot of things related to recording technology, posture, editing that we had to learn to produce the particular screencasts.
Even though I've had ambitions to do some of these things before, the barrier to entry has seemed pretty high, and as Derrick alluded to, in fact, the barrier is pretty high, and having people who are expert at these sorts of technologies and the idea of integrating technology with teaching helped get us over that, both psychologically and practically, to be able to get to things that could work in just a few months.